Hey guys, it's Chris here, back with Pre-K Place. This is video 6 of our how-to series, and today I want to talk about the Reading Center. If your classroom is any like most of my classrooms have been, then your classroom Reading Center is probably maybe the least exciting center to your students in your classroom, at least in the beginning of the year. So I want to talk about an activity you can do to really stimulate that center, to really get kids to want to go to the reading center, and to really help them build their reading skills. And it's really, really simple. So I pulled a book from my curriculum that's actually, as the time of this recording, is going to be coming up in just a couple weeks. So this is called Two Cool Coyotes, and this is part of our Jungle to Desert unit with our OWL curriculum. So two cool coyotes. Tough for me to say. Now, I picked this one just because it's got some really bright, vibrant pictures. I also picked this one because it's a pretty simple story with just a few kind of main characters. So what we're going to talk about today is making flannel characters of this book. Now, I can be kind of crafty when I want to, but I'm going to show you a way to do this without having to be really, really crafty and something easy to do that'll really add a lot of excitement to your classroom, and that is to make some flannel characters. Now, what I've done is I actually just copied straight from the book. I found a really cool page because I believe it's Frank and Larry are the coyotes. Let me find the page. I'm looking for the page here we go. So I actually copied this page straight on the copy machine. I actually didn't have to enlarge, reduce. I didn't have to do anything to the size. So depending on the book, you may have to, play around with the size a little bit. But I thought this was a pretty good handheld size. So I actually just copied both of the coyotes, and I actually copied the cactus from the front page. So I just made a copy of the front page, color copy, and then I cut them out. Now, I have a personal laminator at home, so I was able to laminate these just to make them hold up a little bit better. So I printed, cut them out, laminated them, and then I actually took some felt. Let me show you my felt here. This stuff's like 29 cents at any local craft store. And I just hot glued it and then cut around. Now you can kind of see some of my yellow sticking out. I did not do the best job with the scissors. My scissors were not great for cutting this felt, but the main thing was to give some felt. This is going to work kind of to make it sticky for us to put onto our felt board. Okay, so I made both of the coyotes the same way, and I made a cactus. And I decided, because these are the main two characters, and then the cactus, because the cactus kind of plays a really funny part in the story. And since we are talking about the setting of the desert, what's a desert without a cactus? So I wanted to be sure to include the cactus. So depending on what book, you're going to want to do this maybe a week or two ahead of time. Even though it really didn't take long, you're going to want to really think about parts of the book. So there may be a specific piece of the setting or specific characters that you want to make sure to include. Because what I'm doing here, I'm not really necessarily going to look for them to retell the whole book, but they'll be able to retell some parts of the story, and they're going to be able to use their own imaginations to create some other parts of the story using these same characters in the setting. So we're really enhancing and building on that book to kind of push us forward. So I've got these all covered in felt. And then I have an even bigger piece of felt, right? Again, pretty cheap at the craft store. Always, always, always show your teacher ID. Most craft stores actually give a teacher discount, so just a little extra bonus tip there. So a piece of felt. Now, you can buy really nice big flannel felt boards. Some are foldable, some will go up on your dry erase boards, all those kind of things from any kind of teacher store. But if you don't have one of those, you can make your own. Real simple. Take a big piece, sturdy piece from a cardboard box. Wrap the felt here. When you get to the back, you can staple, you can tape, anything, because you just want to get a nice flat surface. And that's going to give them a nice hard enough surface to work from. And then as you've got your flannel board here, your characters, because they're also covered in flannel. Flannel's almost kind of like Velcro, so they're going to stick so the kids can retell the story as they go, right? So now they have those. You can have these in a Ziploc bag over there. You can have a copy of the book over there in the reading center too. But make these for different stories. You might have a basket of different sets of characters. You never know. They may have Frank and Ernst, the crocodiles from the Puddle Pail, over here with our guys from Two Cool Coyotes, and they may be making their own stories. So again, this is something that they're going to be taking turns with their friends. The vocabulary they're going to use, things like that they're going to have, is really going to be just an incredible boost to that reading center and getting it away from, I have to sit on the couch and read a book, right? Kind of take it to the next level. Think about your holidays, think about your classroom themes, think about what's going on in the classroom, think about your kids themselves. What would be more awesome than to have a photo of myself as a 4-year-old that's my own flannel character and my friends that I can put on here, and we can be telling stories about each other or people in the classroom or community helpers, or these kind of things that you really could pull in. So we're really using this reading center to boost vocabulary and to boost storytelling, which is going to boost sequencing and the ideas of characters and settings and all of this other stuff. So again, a really easy thing. Most of us probably already have some felt somewhere in our classroom, but again, a really easy find if you don't. Making you some color copies. So again, I copied, laminated, hot glued a piece of felt on the back. You don't even have to, you could just do probably a big rectangle of felt would work on the back. And then you make a felt board. You show the kids the first, 1 or 2 times you do this, and then you just give them more, kind of work off their feedback of different ideas. And the awesome thing about this is, as long as we take care of these are going to last for years and years and years. So you put these away, you have them for next year. So it's kind of an investment of your time and energy on the front end, but something that'll really, really, really make that reading center rock and roll for years to come. So hopefully another good video for you guys. Please be sure to like this video. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so you get more ideas like this. I know you guys are going to get sick of just seeing me on all these videos. So if anybody has any cool small group, whole group, center, gross motor activity out there that you do, reach out, let me know. Let's get you on video. Let's get you showing some of your awesome ideas too, so we can help each other as we improve our practice. So again, thank you guys for video 6. I'll be back with more soon. Hopefully I'll be back with some ideas from others as well. And until next time, I will see you later. Goodbye. Thank you.